ran into Asgore the other day. What did he do? Well, I mean, it's still kind of disillusioning how he became, he kind of became a stripper. But I guess none of the monsters are in the underground anymore, so they really don't need a king. Although, from what I understand, they're still ruled by a monarchy because I think Asriel's taking over. I don't know. I don't know. I never really asked. Do you still got Bugsy? Since you did kind of was his night. Do you still say like when you like see who that is and he talks about his other stuff? Do you go like sire no in your head? Oh, dude, trust me. Did you ever see me, Sans and Fly look at Undertale Against Humanity? I was saying sire no throughout the whole entire thing. Sire no. Yeah, it's just because like Undertale Against Humanity is so close to our own timeline. Well, mostly the Asgore stuff. It's just shit you don't want to even know. And the event to me, Sans and Fly have seen Asgore naked, which again is not a good highlight of anything. It just makes all of us want to hurl. Bugsy, I couldn't stop thinking about that fucking vomit cake thing we were looking at last night. Why, man? I was like, hell no. You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? That cake smelled like. I know we used the joke, but like literally, guys, have you ever been in Zan's apartment? It is not good. I mean, don't worry. I mean, I love my twin brother, but he's shit. His house smells like everything in that cake. It was horrible. Anyways, so I'm gonna reel off some Razor tweets. Gaming on Razor will be a spirit. Will be an experience you won't want to be away from home without. Alright, cool. Is this a concept of what Razor's gonna look like? No. No, not really. I think it's gonna be that size though. Bugsy, do you think if Sega uses Razor, do you think they're ever going to like? You think the console war for Sega and Nintendo will start up? No. Because look at it, we got a whole bunch of people that are loyal to fucking Microsoft. We got a whole people that are loyal to Sony. And me, it's like I'm loyal to fucking Sony, Sega, and Nintendo. So it's like I'm a triple agent or something. But it just to me, guys, it's not gonna start anything. But a lot of people are like, hey, maybe Sega does this, Nintendo will get some competition. Maybe, yeah, probably. But it's not going to be like it was. I really feel like I've said this before, but I think I said this before in a video. I'm not really sure, but I really think like the Nintendo exclusives are not going to stop. But this may goat Nintendo to actually do a kind of adventure with Sonic and Mario. That would be great. I mean, that's what we all wanted anyway. I mean, the DS games actually have stories, and that's the cool part. These games actually have stories and actually have Eggman and Bowser teaming up, but we can't get that in the console versions, and we can't. See, that's why I want an adventure with Sonic and Mario. But I'll keep reading. They're looking for an interpreter that can speak fluent they're looking for they're looking for a Japanese interpreter that and they're looking for a Japanese interpreter who speaks fluent English. You think Young should sign up for that? His Japanese is rusty, man. Like, it's, I mean, Young is so used to just, saying a few things and hurling some insults, so he wouldn't be good for that job, trust me. I know him. And I know he would probably want to do it, but then again, you really want Young to be. We really want Young to be associated with Razor after, if he assaults somebody. The man. You know how much I care about old Young QP. Like he's part of our family, but like shit, we know he has a temper. Yeah, you really can't take him anywhere. I mean, you can, but he's got to be mellow, or he'll be ready to like. I remember one time we were all at like was it Denny's or IHOP? I think it was Denny's, man. You sure it was Denny's? I'm pretty sure it was IHOP. No, buddy, I'm pretty sure it was Denny's. And then he got mad at one of the waitresses, like, this is not what I ordered. And then he went out, he punched the shit out of that chef. He's like, mother, like, if you spit my food, I will, if you try any funny business, the Annihilator and I will have some fun. I'm like, check please. Check please, give us a check now, please. You have never seen me walk out. You've never seen me walk out of a place quickly enough. I was like, come on, idiot! We're gonna call the cops. We have some fun around here, don't we? Those who are the loudest against us are small in size. Those who are with us are large in number. Razor, we will win. Razor and Sega wins. I understand that. Like, a lot of people were like, no, Review Tech USA is like, no, we're never gonna get a Sega game because you guys blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, if TV shows, video games, video game characters, and other things can make comebacks, a fucking company can too. Like, if anything can make a comeback, if all those things can make comebacks, I think Sega can too. It's like, what's the point? Trust me, if IGN, watch, IGN could be like, Sega came back because a bunch of, watch, I'm gonna be thinking at that moment, me and Young are just gonna be like, me and Young gonna probably go, be like in the freaking IGN parking lot, we're gonna be like, meet us outside. We're gonna be like, meet us outside, motherfuckers. We about to beat the shit out of you for Sonic, for Fire Emblem, for anime games in general. You guys are about to know what the true meaning of pain is. And, Yonk would have, broke their teeth in and made them swallow it. I've seen them do it to people. It's fucked up. It's like, swallow it, you worthless piece of shit. Do it. I want to see you do it. You think he gets off on that? No. Young barely gets off on anything, really. He ain't depraved like me and you. Hey, you ain't depraved. I'm the one that's depraved, man. Hey, ain't no problem. I'm a masochist. I know this. I know this about myself. You know what I'm saying? But, so what are you guys gonna do about the whole IGN thing? We're gonna make a video today, and it's just gonna be us talking about IGN because those motherfuckers will give good reviews in certain Sonic games, but now they want to go back and be like, this was never good, this was never good, this was a rehash. I'm like, Motherfuckers, y'all don't do research. Y'all just sit here and be like, if everybody likes Big the Cat, if anybody says that anybody disagrees with that, call it out. Sonic is good. Motherfuckers, what it did for gaming. I mean, yeah, we had some this and that. Certain games were bad. Some certain games were kind of in the middle. But, at the end of the day, we love Sonic. I don't know why people love Sonic. We all love Sonic because, that's the thing about those stupid motherfuckers. We love Sonic. We love Sonic simply because of his character and how it's not really changed over the years. He's just a dude like it says. What you see is what you get. A dude that loves adventure. That's what Sonic is, down to his core. I mean, yeah, boom, he may be a little bit of a jerk. But he is what he is, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Really pisses me off though. That review tech give it like all these other people that say Sega's not coming back, but when they do, and they do, and when they are successful, watch. We're gonna do that. Remember how we laughed at those people that said the world wasn't gonna end? Oh yeah, I remember that. We were literally laughing at those idiots. I really thought it was dumb because this radio motherfucker that said the world's gonna end on Friday, and we're like, it's Friday, motherfucker. What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's happening right now? It's just people being dumb. Archie's pacing is due to freelance. Archie Sing America is sued by Scott. Archie, could you guys just not get sued? Just treat your freaking people fairly. I mean, I don't agree with everything that Kim Pender's doing, but yeah, Archie's screwed. Archie been screwing people. And that kind of sucks. I wish the reboot would go back, but as it is, it's doing pretty good. Oh my God, Bugsy, Monster Girl Quest. Oh yeah, Bugsy, are we ever going to get the game? I am not doing that. Okay, I'm sorry that you want to get it on with some monster girls. It's an RPG, Bugsy. And if he lives, we get. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be fucked up here. We are not doing that. Man, Bugsy, why you gotta be such a little? Why you gotta be a douche? Come on, man. Dude, we got freaking. We got one game we never thought we were gonna get, and we're doing the trilogy. You're so happy about that, aren't you? Yeah, dude, I am. Seriously, I am so happy. I loved how Assassination Classroom ended. Again, it was open enough for a sequel series, but it was closed enough so we were satisfied, and I loved that. Yeah. And the ending kind of made me cry a little bit because at the end of the day, Kuro Sensei, before he died, got freaking Nagisa's parents back together. It's like, dude, I still don't like her. I still don't like his mother, man. Because really, yeah, you wanted a daughter, but you treated your son like he was your own little personal Barbie doll, and then you wanted to be all like, Then he wanted to freaking yell and argue at him because he wanted a girl. I think that's why her freaking husband left because he was like, no, you don't treat your kid like this. I would have been angry, man. I would have been if I was Kuro Sensei and Nagisa told me that shit, I'd have been like, hey, I ain't gonna hurt her, but she's gonna understand you're a dude and you don't need to be treated like no fucking Barbie doll. I really, I still don't like his mother. And like, yo, you seem content to be here, so how am I going to stop you? I'm like, you're one of those people that just wanted to control. You just wanted to control your son and make him be something he isn't. Dude, think about if Kuro Sensei didn't like if this kind of continued and Kuro Sensei like didn't blow up the moon and shit. Probably she was gonna give Nagisa a sex chance so she can have the little girl she always wanted. Ugh, don't even think about that, man. But I kind of wanted Kaino and Nagisa to get together because they're kind of cute. They're a nice little ship, and I love it. I'd ship it. I totally ship it. So yeah. I just love how Nagisa was all like acting all weak when dealing with those fucking delinquents. And he's like, kill. It's kind of overused, but for some of us, it has a special meaning. I was like, Kuro Sensei would be so proud of you. He would. He totally would. Yonk also told me while we were watching it, while the three of us were watching it, and you kind of left to go to the bathroom, that basically Nagisa would actually, I mean, that would probably be the only thing that would probably set them straight. Because, Nagisa don't take no shit for nobody, so he would have probably, he would have probably, like, he would have probably, he would have probably, like, he's probably gonna fuck them up if they do another, like, series. If they do a sequel series, he's probably gonna fuck with them. You think they're really gonna you think they'd really have enough to kill him? No, probably not. But he's kind of motivating them like how Kuro Sensei would did for them. But Kingdom Hearts 3 story is overwhelmingly big. Man, I don't care. So, Bugsy, are we gonna be at the summer Sonic stream? Well, because the Sonic show always they do pretty good like streams. They're not like freaking the. I mean, I love you, Sega, but like, really, can you have some people test the stream before you guys went on? It's just, I mean, that's the thing about me and An. We test things. Yeah, I mean, if we have like a piece of software or something, we test it first. It's just standard procedure. I don't know. Maybe they might. And back to Classroom Assassin, dude. Guys, it was a ride from start to finish. And I hope a lot of you watch it because it's that good. There's so many twists and turns. We'd be doing you a disservice if we talked about them. It's that good. And the best part is the first time I ever saw Kuro Sensei was basically in jumps and jump victory versus because but it was only when I saw this translator saying that he was the trainer of men I was like, what the fuck? It was a mistranslation, but it was pretty weird. I was like, But then I actually see Kuro Sensei, and he's actually a good and well-rounded character with a little bit of baggage. And that's what I like. I mean, he can flip the script. He flips the script a lot. He can be serious. He can be silly. He likes to wear different costumes because he loves it. Kind of like me. I mean, when the kids were held hostage by the other Reaper, he was dressing up as a dog. I was like, I would dress up like a dog, but I would dress up like something else. But then again, I mean, I never got how his so-called human disguise fooled everybody. There was nothing weird about that. But you know, I fucking love this. I fucking love Assassination Classroom, and I really strongly suggest people, if you want to watch something that's action packed, fun, and at the very end gives you a little something to think about. You know, Classroom Assassination is for you. It's for the exact reason I watch anime, because I like having good characters with a little bit of baggage and a little bit of something to overcome. That's just how it is. I love stuff like that. I hate it when characters are these perfect little things with nothing wrong with them. I mean, yeah, the characters in Classroom Assassination are flawed, but it's because of their flaws is why I like them. I mean, Nagisa has to deal with his stupid mom that wants to basically treat him like he's a fucking Barbie girl in a Barbie world. We got Kano with her problems. I can't even say it. It's too story related. We got a whole bunch of people with their own set of problems and stuff. But I will say this, the freaking rival character to Karma, which was that other dude, the other part of the school, he's like Kuro. He's like, this Kuro Sensei sounds delightful. Yeah, I bet you would have loved him, motherfucker. Ah man, Bugsy. I do like how Karma kind of he has a little rival, especially if they did a sequel series with him. He would probably be. I would like to see just a sequel series or a spinoff of him in high school, just stuff in the same universe, because I want to see what these characters are gonna do after high school and after all this. Or what if we did an alternate what if they did an alternate universe story where Kuro Sensei doesn't die, but he does get saved? Well, I was thinking of working on something like that, but it's gonna be assimilated into Team H pretty soon. Christine saying she's gonna kill off Kagome, but let's just say our group of characters are gonna take Kagome and bring her back, and it's actually gonna be an explanation why Kagome was so out of character, and basically it was the screw up of Teenage Bugsy and Knockoff Bugsy. They were like, oh shit, this is the Kagome of our universe, and somehow this universe that she's in is negatively affecting her. I'm gonna make a whole big old thing of why that is what it was and stuff like that. Because I felt I didn't want to see Kagome die. It's gonna be let's age her up. Let's age her back up and send her back to her husband, which is Inuyasha. Another thing is I want to do with Forever Rivals. I do want a teenage Forever Rivals crossover down the line. I mean, most of my shows, I even want Professor What to cross over with Rama Forever Rivals because why the fuck not? I think it'd be funny. Like either like there's like a version there's like the Brotherhood of Metallics tries to take over um, Rama's little home Rama's little hometown, and like he go and DB goes like, "Hey, you look exactly like me." He goes, "I wanted to have a Tom Baker like voice, like, yes, my dear boy, I do quite look like you. You know, you're not a duplicate of me or a past regeneration, but you do look like me. You do have a little something that I have." He just pulls out his like sonic screwdriver like the doctor would and be like, "Hmm, these readings, these readings. Weird. Oh well, let's get started." Like that one's gonna be more action packed and less joke heavy, but there will be some jokes. Like like Ugyo will look at the professor. He's like, you look like DB, but just older. I mean, you look like him, but slightly older." And it goes like, "Yeah, I get that a lot. My eyes, I guess." I just felt like that would be kind of funny. That'd be like a little exchange because it'd be kind of funny just having, or even like having the professor like when there isn't anything going on, just looking at DB and what he does to Rama on a daily basis, and but the professor basically asks, why does DB do what he does to Rama? He's like, because this is what's gonna help him. This is gonna help him be a better person and and actually and actually give him enough courage to actually have the guts to say what he needs to say to Akane. I'm just doing what I do. And he goes like, what about yourself?" And he goes like, "Professor, I really don't have anything really to tell. I just came here to help Ranma, and there's another reason why I'm staying, and that's pretty much That's pretty much it." But he goes like, "Tell me about yourself, you know?" And then he goes about the whole spiel about how, because the professor is kind of a different alternate version of the doctor and an alternate version of Knockoff Bugsy. And he says how he had to escape from Gallifrey. Or maybe I could say like the doctor kind of did exist in Professor What, but he kind of died with the explosion at Gallifrey. And that's when the professor we know became the new or old doctor. I also want him to kind of meet Sarah Jane, and he says like, "Are you?" He's like, "Are you?" She goes like, "Are you the doctor?" No, no, but I'm the professor. I mean, when the doctor was still alive, he told me about you. But I've also ran into other universes where he's alive, and he really worries about you, you know. And just I stopped Professor What because I have other series I need to do. But yeah, I kind of want to do Professor What stories because it's just gonna be fun. I even had a story where the professor is like in one of the Team Fortress Halloween events. It's just one of those like things I wanted to do. It'd be real. It was just something I thought of that would be really, really, really funny. Like they think since the professor since the professor dresses kind of like the spy, he's a spy, but he's for red team, and since um since Zach since Zach Zacharias Vernon, he dresses like a scout. He's a scout on the blue team. It's just a little funny story where he goes like seriously, what do you? And the professor goes like, seriously, why do you all fight? He's like, seriously, what? Like, what's the point? And, the soldier goes like, hey, because we're mercenaries and we get paid by we get paid by we get paid by the we get paid we get paid by the we get paid by Manco, because two brothers on one side wants to control the bit of land that they have and like a whole bunch of stuff, and he goes like, so you guys kill each other over and over again and respawn. That's weird. It's just something I want to kind of do. Oh God, why? Sans and Grilby. My eyes! Why do people think that Sans and Grilby like are a thing? It's creepy. Anyways, I'm Bugsy, and I'm on Sakamaru, and this has just been we'll call this relaxing time with Bugs and Sakamaru. We'll be back a little bit later Bugsy will be back a little bit later with Yonk to talk about the IGN stuff. Also, I think Bugsy's going to upload another video about the Paper Mario stuff you guys saw last night before that. But we'll see you later. Bye guys. Bye bye.